Law of Attraction Talk Radio. Get ready to be the best you can be. Stay tuned for the Law of Attraction Talk Radio with Jules.
Good evening. Welcome to Law of Attraction Talk Radio. I'm Jules from Southern California on this most magnificent spring Wednesday evening as we talk about a very, very important subject, changing the way we think to become exceptionally abundant in every area of our lives. Tonight we have two inspirational ladies, Kim Andrick and Kelly Weinberg, who decided they had enough of their own personal rat race and created a new, incredible lifestyle by following the principles of the Law of Attraction. Now, this is really a fun and exciting story, and one that you may want to listen to a few times because they have discovered the formula that will not only bring you financial security, it will make you abundant in all your personal relationships and even give every cell of your body a great boost towards health. So let's jump in. I would like to introduce first Kim Andrick, who had a long career as a corporate computer information specialist when she decided she had enough of the gut-wrenching corporate politics. I can really identify with this. Even though Kim practiced the Law of Attraction principles for a few years, it really didn't sink in until she started her new business. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Julie.
And then there's Kelly Weinberg, who was a very successful fashion designer for 21 years, pulling in a six-figure income, but was extremely tired of being stressed out due to employee problems that she just decided to walk away one day and start a new journey in another business that would focus upon her joy and happiness. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Julie. Great to be with you.
I'm so glad you two could come on and tell us about your new life and business. You know, I bet you both got tired of getting up at 5 in the morning, getting the kids fed and ready for school, and then fighting the traffic to get to a job that simply just meant bringing home the bacon every week, every night. Is that right?
Yeah, and let's not forget about office politics, corporate downsizing, demanding bosses. Now, I had a manager who didn't like me, and he made it his mission to make me miserable.
And I myself, Julie, had the responsibilities of running a business with 25-plus employees, which, you know, you go to work for the day, but it ends up being a 24/7, constant worries and constant stuff.
So what motivated you, Kim, to get moving into another direction?
Well, I think a lot of people have this experience, but about 2 years ago, I looked around at my life, and I thought, this cannot be it. There has to be more satisfaction to life. I was so sad and discouraged at the time, and, you know, I just decided that I didn't have to accept that. I didn't have to accept that this was my life sentence. So I began a quest to find more meaning to life, more life, really, and more happiness.
Yep, Kim, I get you. I get you on that. I was stuck and miserable myself, living a life without goals, no vision for my future, just getting by and allowing the struggle to continue because that is the bad habit I had begun to develop. I clearly sabotaged my business. Now, in retrospect, I can see this. If I ruined everything, then maybe I would choose another path. Life is a choice, and circumstances often define us because it seems easier to get by than to embrace our lives. And now I see the blessings in choosing my next adventure. I know when I started this, I did not sleep for 2 weeks. Life was opening up for me, and I knew I would find a path with joy and abundance. My only really huge roadblock was my mindset around insecurity and uncertainty. And really, I had become accustomed to worrying, and that was an enormous release in my process of learning about the law of attraction. I felt it when I surrendered to the power of the universe to provide all that I need and let go of knowing where my next dollar would come from and how the how of my new business. How is it going to all play out? I had to let go and let God, if you will.
Wow,
and,
that's great.
And that's my spiritual path opening up for me. And I now know, too, to my core, that mindset is absolutely everything. What I think, I shall be.
Wow, that's great. So what happened? Kim, what did you discover?
Well, ironically, I came across this business 2 years ago, when I started on this deliberate path of transformation. And I looked at the opportunity and thought, this is just too good to be true. And it was, for the mindset and the energy that I was carrying around at the time. So almost 2 years later, after daily meditation and studying all kinds of spiritual teachings, including law of attraction, I came across it again, or rather, it came back to me. And this time, I knew it was right. It came back once I was ready. And I might not have noticed it if I hadn't already seen it 2 years before. So it was the perfect match, and it happened in just the right way to make me see that. And the universe was conspiring with me. And I know I've heard other people in this business express similar experiences.
Yeah, mine's a pretty similar story. I mean, I woke up one Friday morning, really didn't want to go to work, and I plopped my butt down on the couch and started surfing on the Internet. I remember thinking there's got to be something else that a designer can do. Knowing, of course, that working for someone else would likely go over like a lead balloon. And so as I picked up my laptop, I thought to myself, I'm going to find another lucrative and fabulous lifestyle on the Internet. There's got to be something out there for me. I've worked way too hard, learned way too much to not find something for myself. And a couple of hours later, bam, I found it. Wow. I mean, I saw this as a dream come true, and I started shaking, and I'm like, oh, this is it. This is weird. I'm finding my new life on the Internet, but I can do this. And keep in mind, at this point, I knew almost nothing about the law of attraction. 2 conversations, and days later, I joined the business, and I have never looked back. The ride in the last 7 months has been amazing. I sold everything in my 10,000 square foot place, said goodbye to all my reps, customers, employees, and vendors in 2 short months. I mean, I was like a whirling dervish. And needless to say, people thought I was crazy. And some were even offended. How dare you stop making clothes? What am I going to wear? And I closed my doors. And, I knew it was right, because I did not cry once. There was no upset. I just plowed through it, kept going. And mind you, I had become very good at being anxiety-ridden. So to close something in 21 years with no anxiety, I said, this is a sign.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. This is a personal development business, which means what? Was this a program that has already been developed?
Yeah, it's about investing in you, finding the source of all things that is within you, and then allowing the abundance to flow through you. It's about helping others who are seeking fulfillment, which, if you look at the statistics, is the majority of the people. They say about 66% of the people don't enjoy their work. 80-some% of people feel like they may be depressed. 85% of the people say they need better life-work balance. So, this is the majority of the people out there. And this program focuses on prosperity consciousness, certainly, but it also is all about evaluating your gifts and talents and finding a sense of purpose for yourself.
Is this a 30-day program that will change the way you think? Scientifically, they have proven that it does take 30 days of consistent practice to rewire the brain. Do you think this is what that program helps to succeed?
Actually, it's a 90-day course, and while dedication to developing yourself is a huge factor, so is the quality of this product and the amazing community of business owners who become like family, really, as you embark on a redesign of your lifestyle. People who have found a better way and are committed to helping others do the same. We believe that abundance is a byproduct of service. This team is one of the greatest success factors to keeping you on the frequency of attracting what you want. It's like an energy boost that is available to you at all times. You need only reach out. Right, Kelly?
Yep. Absolutely. Conscious, consistent, and persistent behavior is the name of the game. Playing in the law of attraction and reevaluating and paving a new road, or if you will, a new blueprint for your success. Defining and letting go of limiting daily beliefs, not weekly, daily, is what the program is all about.
To hear the rest of this wonderful interview, go to KimandKellyTalkRadio.com or LawOfAttractionTools.com.